And I was muted. All right. Take two. Okay. Sorry about that, everyone. Um, Happy Solstice Day to everybody in the Northern Hemisphere. It is the longest day of the year, summer solstice. In the Southern Hemisphere, the shortest day, I do believe. Um, it is a very epic day wherever you are. If the sun is setting at this point, I guess, because it's towards the end, uh, check your three arches and that the sun is going to be right in that middle arch of that ancient architecture today on the different um, megalithic sites and all the stone henges, the astrological alignment calendars. It is a big day for energy and the cycles of the heavens, astrology, and science in general. So I wanted to start this a lot earlier today, but it just didn't work out. It was a beautiful day. I was in that epically long sun. It rose at about 5 a.m. I should have just gone live then and done a 12-hour stream, but instead we're probably just going to do a 15-minute stream because I have to go and help my mom. And I spent the entire day working in the garden, transplanting, and I'll show you in the next video all on that because we are going to be doing some actual horticultural experiments with both growing vegetables, trees, flowers, shrubs, and essentially nurseries, but with controlled one regular water and one with this monoatomic colloidal plasma waters. So that's going to be pretty awesome. And then this weekend, finally, this Friday, I am in town again, so I will be doing Rex with Leak Project Weekend at BurnEye's this Friday, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. We will be on. And what else? This next Science of Sound, episode 5 with Ominous. That will be here, not this weekend, but next weekend, going live with him. If you didn't catch my stream with Campbell yesterday, it's a good one. And I went over talking about what's between Bert and Ernie here in this jar and the alchemy. And just for reference now, because I've left this electrolysis cold fusion device going for about, I guess it's 2 weeks now. However long it was since the Bob Greenyer stream. So let's see, on June 7th. So when I did Bob Greenyer, that science stream, the year of the coil, this is right there, that same jar, that same reaction with the iron nail, the aluminum, the zinc, and the copper anode, and essentially aluminum, copper, iron cathode as well. And for the first 2 hours, it produced this pure white monoatomic compared to what it has now grown into. And you've got the yellow, sulfuric, the red layer, maroonish. In between that might be mercurial. Then you got like a purple, another orange. You got black layers, white, gold, purple, red. Like, it's gray. It's just crazy. And it's like, but when you harvest it, when it's in this pure white state and size, or in the reaction just the first couple hours and the single atom monoatomic size, then you have what all ancient alchemists in high technology called the palatable metals, and the usable, what we now are beginning to understand as quantum matter or plasma state, fourth dimensional single atom that is free of quantum entanglement and thus able to superconduct. And yeah, so bringing it all together. And Tonight I'm live on Twitch for the first time. I've also, because Campbell got another StreamYard here, we have been able to start preloading videos again and premiering them on multiple things. So I'm currently live on Facebook, Twitch, and my YouTube. I've got lots of little videos that are going to be going on coming up over the next few days, as well as some old interviews from my original channel and from Autodidactic's backup channel, some quality productions that when we first recorded videos a couple years ago now, that will be premiering as well. But I'm going to be re-uploading them onto Facebook, onto Twitch, onto Twitter, and all of the other platforms, and expanding the horizon. I also tried to link Crypto Alchemist to Odyssey today. It said it was working, and then it said it stopped, so I don't think it actually worked, which is BS. And I think I remember that actually also happening the first time I tried to hook up my original Bernard Conkin channel to Odyssey. I remember I thought it was working, and then I think it actually failed at the end and never actually did it. And so it never backed up my original. It's actually all gone thanks to YouTube, and this one still is at the mercy of YouTube and not backed up. That's why I'm trying to get all of this on as many platforms as possible. Anywho, the actual topic of what we're going to be looking at and the awesomeness that is the Medicine Hat Badland Guardians. This is where I'm going to be doing a trip this year. Just as Campbell and the Autodidactic Australia girls are doing their meetup, I am planning to do a trip meetup for anyone that wants to come in northwestern North America in Alberta here, leaving from Calgary, going to Medicine Hat. We'll probably camp out, do some drone footage, look around, see if we can try to get these sort of, because these are Google Earth satellite images right here, but that's also a Google Earth, but later in the year, so probably it'll be looking like this in June, or if we go July, August, September, it might look more like this. And it's like, hey, maybe with the drone, this is real footage, it might come out like that. I guess even Discovery Channel covered the Medicine Hat Badland Guardians here. So here's a couple of, I think, plane footage, maybe drone. I don't think this is satellite, but yeah, you can still see it, and more images of this. So just how many different angles, different renderings or sources do we need to know that is real and not just a mistake? It is there. So this one here, that one, Alberta, Canada, that looks like an actual flyover. And yeah, it is like Peru and California. I couldn't agree more. And then one of the major parts that we are going to be doing with this is in the meetup, and the goal of it, for instance, is to verify these megalithic lines, the geoglyphs that Farham has found and deciphered, and that from these sites there, the numbered there of the geoglyphs, that we actually go and explore on ground and verify the megalithic lines themselves that are these angles. Oops, where's the other one? Come on. It's in here somewhere. Oh, maybe not. All right. Anywho, that they map out apparently to these radials. So we need to go in and we need to find those. Oops. these markings that are the geoglyphs, the megalithic lines. And while we're also on the ground, apparently this is also from the area, and they have those balls. So if this is supposedly from the same Badlands in Medicine Hat, Alberta, these balls there that show up at all the very, very ancient sites. And yeah, for Fareham research, for instance, the Moscow, if you haven't seen the Leak Project, the last one restream that I did, and the Campbell one, Pictures in the Ground, where we go over and explain Fairham's work in depth. We will be doing more of it. So right here, this is one person's interpretation of the different faces and stuff, but you can see that it's actually the entire valley, Badlands, and we'll actually see if it's different faces or different things, not necessarily what this particular individual suspects that are there, and that we will be trying to get something like that from a drone, so that sort of recording, and that we can be able to verify this. Why do I not know? So on these sites to get the geoglyphs, and it's just how many times how many angles, how many times a year, how many different sources do you need before it's not pareidolia anymore? All right, it is a lost, super advanced, pre-cataclysm reset civilization. Look, this guy right here, that dude on the left bank. Here, look at that Easter Island nose, elongated skull, mouth, and the chin there. And then this kind of looks like a tiki or a Maya guy or something, maybe a lion, who knows. But, like, oh, look, it actually goes out to Hawaii, plotted from here in Medicine Hat, Alberta. So let's go verify it all. And I want to get Rex is already on, but we need more boots on the ground. We're planning another summer, and we might do a fall meetup group with Rex if the openings and the society, the state of the health is able, that we can travel and do a meetup, maybe in go from Colorado to the Grand Canyon, and do a second one to the Great Pyramid Complex and decipher this. So one of the biggest things, Solomon's Temple exists as one of the labeled pyramids in this southern rim of the Grand Canyon. Isis pyramid right there. Look at that giant white capstone of a crystal up there. Even that big old cave that's now filled in. So here's the topographical map of that. Isis Temple, Cheops Pyramid, and they're the exact same points. Those heights are the same stars in the entire Orion constellation. This is intelligently designed. This is a lost, ancient, wiped out megatropolis of pyramids and structures that also most likely has Solomon's tomb contained within it. And Isis's temple right there, it's even labeled so. And this, right again, the Orion zone. So the Grand Canyon on this map, it's just it's a little micro piece of overall Nevada, Arizona star correlation. And once again, all the cities and the layouts. And I talked to Michelle Gibson specifically on this in one of the past videos. And we discussed this again of the full Orion layout there. This one, where is it? Is it, I don't think this, more likely Alaska or something, who knows, maybe Siberia. I less suspect because of the foliage, Antarctica, but you never know. Who knows what's actually there? I believe this one, Ireland, Scotland, and then this beauty on Mars. Hey, so how many do you need before it's no longer pareidolia? And how many of these pyramid complexes and star alignments do you need before you realize, hey, look at that. Oh, there's that face of Mars. Oh, and then what are these pyramids that are around it? And I didn't get the even bigger one that zooms out and shows the actual entire wiped out pyramid city around the face of Mars, but we'll get into that again very soon. Oh, now let us. Hello, Esra, True Helper, Gilgamesh the Bronx, Hippie Shake, TW, Daniel Forrester. Daniel Forrester, you could come to, you can make the Grand Canyon. I hope so. Merezi, T-Dubs, Heldman, BC. Yes, sir. Good to see you, buds, too. And give a like. I thank you. Bex, beautiful soul, welcome. Thank you, Rhonda Butterfly. I love you all. Sorry. Oh, Red Wolf. If I've been neglecting questions and comments, it wasn't intentional. Now we are in the comment section. All right. Okay. Oh, there we go, Red Wolf. Let's make you a mod. Because absolutely everybody deserves the right to share, and nobody deserves to be censored. Jess Palmer, Hamide Theodosia. If there's anybody else I missed so far in the live comments, thank you all for being here. How long have we been going now? Okay, 20 minutes. My mom's probably wondering where the heck I am. Happy solstice to all of you. May you have a healthy year, a healthy crop, a blessed health, and an amazing season on this solstice. And remember to check the alignments on those triple arches today as the sun sets where it is, because it is that longest day. And on that note, Friday we will be talking for Jing. How are you? Welcome. We will, Friday at 8 p.m. Mountain Time, we will be going live again on Weekend at Bernie stream with the Leak Project. And the following week after that will be episode 5 of the Science of Sound with Ominous as myself. Mike and Otto D again. I do believe to anyone in Australia able to make it to Campbell and the Australian Tartarian Gals meetup with Campbell there. Good luck or have fun next week. Like, I am jealous. It's gonna be awesome. But we over here in NorthAMerica, Canada, Western Pacific Rim side. So from where that dot is, we're gonna do a meetup right here before the summer is done. That is the goal. We're gonna look for some of these, and we're gonna look for the map of geoglyphs that plots this out. And we're going to get some of this drone footage confirmed and do it ourselves and decipher it a little bit more. And also close by here is Omok, It is known as Canada's Stonehenge. It is also in southern Alberta. I think it's in between, actually, where I am in Calgary and Medicine Hat to the southeast of us. Omagh, it's a 4,500-year-old officially, so at least 4,500 years of age. Indigenous stone calendar, astrological alignment calendar. It's a massive monument. Who knows how old it actually is, but I want to go out there and check it as well. And look at this. This is not diet. This is Crystal Pepsi. Have you ever seen it? It is, that looks like water. No, that is actually delicious, delicious. I'm hooked. They're not paying me. Pepsi Corp, if you want to give me some free product, I would love you even more, instead of it being a love-hate relationship. It'd be pure love, just like the pure love for Crystal Pepsi that I have. Oh, it is good. The other meetups that I aim on doing, or at least the projects that I will be doing, is Drumheller Badlands, to figure out all the pyramids that are there, the mounds that I suspect, check to do drone footage of them, do some compass alignments, GPS, see if they are built on the cardinal points, as well as taking samples, pictures, documentation of the different layers, and that it actually looks like man-made, man-built mound layers, like mound pyramids in southeastern Midland, U.S., and all the pyramids throughout the Americas. Lots of them are these mounds, and I plan on documenting and bringing forth that there are at least 50, if not 100 or more, in world famous Drumheller, Alberta, where all of the dinosaur bones in museum. Some people want to call them dragons. I personally experienced one of them still alive. That's a story for another day at 3:30 in the morning. Anywho, there's caves. There's what look like these runes, like these plasma catastrophe reset pyramid things. It essentially looks like another version of the Grand Canyon pyramid complexes, just on a smaller scale. So we're going to do that one as well. And that should be a good time. See if we can confirm a pyramid city next to a dinosaur mass burial and museum and finding. So, quite interesting. Did humans live at the same time as these dragon dinosaurs? I don't know. Maybe we still do. And the last one that I intend on before the season is done is outside of Canmore, Alberta, famous Banff, Alberta, and doing a hike, backpacking, drone footage, exploring these other guardians that I found that are behind Mount Yamaniska, and it's like this entry into this valley, and it like literally looks like from Lord of the Rings, one of those like when you're going into the dwarven realms, going through the mountains. Like it literally looks like these big statues, a couple 100 feet tall. They still look like they're actually carvings. It's I believe on indigenous land, so like part of it's provincial park, and then part of it I believe might be protected. Either way, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get out there, take some drones, and so these big guardian statues behind Mount Yamaniska, and then behind them there's this giant staircase carved into the side of the mountain. This sheer like mountain cliff goes up like probably 2,000 feet straight up, but the stairs go like 300 feet up into this cliff, and then they're like just carved all the way into the mountain, and then you see it's also carved like parallel and flat with each other for another like couple hundred feet or meters. Meters probably is so big along the middle of the middle of this mountain in the cliff face. from the stairs up into it, and then they like disappear into like two equal doorways. That it looks like another underground city. So let's get it all done. Ooh, hold on. The Brucey Burncron Bernie bonus for y'all today, because happy solstice to you all. I am going to actually pull up the camera that has that footage from last year of my hike on Mount Yamnuska, so you guys can actually see what I am talking about and describing. Ooh-wee. How is that for a solstice? A solstice special. And this is the first time I have made this. Uh-oh. Come on, work. You stupid. Oh. What? Oh. Is it broken? Oh. No, it's working. Okay. All right. Sorry. Bear with me, everyone. Actually, here we go. We'll scroll through it all together. What's on Bernie's camera today? What are we looking at? Oh, first it's alchemy experiments. Eventually, we will get to the Yamnuska hike. Oh, here we go. Oh, bam! You see that right there? You see those guardians? You see that carved stairway up that cliff right behind it? Yeah, that's what I am talking about. I took this picture of myself last year. And yeah, so if you can clearly see the two big monument guardians, and then the path up to this carved path in the cliff up into those stairs, into that mountain there. And we need to explore this with some drones. Sorry, hold on. Oh, there we go. There. And there we go again. So that's on the other side of those guardians as well. That carved out path going up that on the other side of the cliff. And there it keeps going. You can see it carved up in this cliff going up. And the cave right below the top right hand 3N number there is the actual entrance to that cave. Yeah, so oh yeah, and there you go. And there's the second cave going in there and it going all the way to it. So yes, I am not making it up. There is something definitely there. So that is taken from Mount Yamnuska, and the that stairwell, those caves, and those guardians are on that mountain there, just zoomed in. All right, so glad I got to finally share that with the world and all to you. So we're going to aim for 3 different meetup, hiking, droning, discovery projects for videos and groups. And yeah, happy solstice to you all. We'll catch you on Friday, 8 p.m. Mountain Time. That is 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern on here on leakproject.com, possibly also with Campbell, and love you all. Until the next one.
This is the
It's not pareidolia. How many do you need to see before you realize it's just so much more? And on that note, good night, good day, good love to you all. Be blessed, do good, be the change you want to see. Stay awesome. Until the next one, a ta-ta.
This is the bit, isn't it? That confuses me. It's like, did we choose to come here to get this sorted out, or is this just seems a little unfair, doesn't it? That you know, where we seem to be here and there's this parasite messing up our experience.
And, you know, I know in my own life, the times that I've made major changes, it was like it became more painful not to change than to change. That was when I made big changes.
You know, it's this whole ridiculous narrative of, it's, you know, it's an unsafe world. There's not enough for you. It's scary. Everyone's out to get you. And clearly the old civilization was completely the opposite to that. It was all about empowerment, like literally.
Cosmic resonance, I think they called that one. Or
cosmic resonance, that's a better name.
Real science, you can actually produce free electricity, and this is part of what Tesla was doing, is the differential between the top of the spire to the ground actually creates an electrical differential that you then connect to another wire that goes into the ground, your grounding. Put that into the third phase in your circuit, and then you have a bell ringing circuit, and that actually produces plasma electricity out of the air. It's real technology. These things actually function producing electricity. It's crazy.
The movies are the truth and the news is the lies. They've completely flipped it.
You know, when you look at everything with new eyes and you come across information like she was born into a very wealthy family with elite connections, you know, it means something very different now to me than it would have even a few years ago. And it's our free will that they've really also messed with, because we've been lied to and we react based on lies. Just getting their independence and end up in civil wars for 20, 30 years happens a lot.
Because we keep choosing to pick up the gun and use it on ourselves instead of building and uniting and accepting that we are one people, one spirit, one harmony on one plane that together, united, can achieve anything we dream of.
So do you want to, you know, wake up, or do you want to just keep going along because the change is too difficult?
And then give them pieces of information that they will then pursue themselves and look into, and then they'll wake themselves up.
I was going to mention it's the whole red pill, blue pill of the Matrix. I mean, that of the movie. And you can consider that movie as a documentary because they're telling us something about what's happening here. So do you want to, you know, wake up, or do you want to just keep going along because the change is too difficult? Wake up.